Alright guys, gonna do another video since trapping season ends today, and I'm gonna have to pull all my traps. I made the mistake of ordering 80 strawberry plants. Now you ask, why is that a mistake? It's not really if you got a place to put them, but I hadn't built it yet, so that's today's video here. So we got a nice, I don't know if you can see the slope, but I'm standing at the house here and it kind of slopes. Let me get a better angle for you, kind of give you an idea of what's going on here. Four-wheeler's up on the hill, and here's the house. Yes buddy. And that's Marlin. He's my 2-year-old lab. Hey, say hey buddy. Say hey. Yeah. So I had some old boards from a fabric weaving machine. It was really old. They asked us to remove the equipment for scrap for them with work, and they had these huge walk boards on them, and they're super huge. They're solid oak wood, and they've already been somewhat stained or primered, and they've been that way for quite a while. I've had these boards for probably 4 or 5 years now, stacked up, waiting to find something for them to use in. So now it's going to be a strawberry bed. So you can see my boards out here so far, and my plan is I'm going to start right down here at the bottom of the hill, and about where that board's at, it's going to be the top. Well, I'm going to make a bed here and dig the bank out and level it out to where it's even. So I don't have the good time lapse because I'm doing it on my phone and my battery runs dead real quick doing all these videos. So let me get to it, and I'll give you some progress throughout the process here. See if we can't get some strawberries planted today. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, here's a little bit of progress. I want to keep showing you a little bit at a time as I go, so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm going through. I've put the boards up, got a few rebar sticking up, kind of keep them in check, and I'm using the best hammers possible, trapping hammer, to do this. And I've etched a line of my bed. You can see the line, and it goes all the way down to that board. So let me back up and get you a view over here. That's what it's going to look like right beside the house, so I don't have to worry about too many predators trying to steal my yummy goodness. Because these strawberries I got, one strain's called King Kong, and I'll show you the packs when I get ready to put them in the ground. But these things are giant strawberries if you take care of them right. So I'm gonna get these boards cut. That one that was on the end there, it's actually gonna be like cut right there at the line, and then I'm gonna have another one up here in front, so we'll have the bed itself. But I got a lot of digging to do. If you can tell the angle of the dangle here, it's a slope, so I got to dig down a little bit and put that back dirt in the front to get it up where I want it, and then we'll throw our compost in. Get you out of the sun there. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, this is as far as I've got so far. I'll tell you what, doing this by hand is about to whip my hind end. It's all good though. Making progress. Let me get all this took care of and give you a look at it after I get all that done. Stay tuned. Alright guys. Got the most of it turned up. Old tiller fired right up. Been sitting all winter. We're still winter, but yep. Really hard to see, I'm sure, with the sun. Now we're gonna get some peat moss, and probably put about 6 cubes of peat moss in that and some compost. And I gotta get the picture here. Yeah, about 6 blocks of peat moss and a couple bags of compost. Actually, I got some round back that I'm gonna use. And mix it all together. Gonna be ready to put them bad boys in the ground. Y'all keep staying tuned. We got the peat moss. And my old Yoder is squatting. Alright, let's get back to the house. Whew. All the peat moss and all the compost that I got is in and tilled up. The only thing I got left to do is put them bad boys in the ground. But it ain't gonna be today, because I am wore out. Oh man, it's gonna look good when we get done. Put a little stain on the outside of the pole, the post here, the wood. And I get some heavy rain sometimes, so I wanted to make sure that I wasn't too much below the wood, so if it floods, it'll all pour off. Probably put me a piece of screen or something there to kind of keep the dirt from rolling out. Alright, I'm gonna get some rest. Y'all stay tuned. We'll get these things in the ground. Alright guys, next day, got some rest. A little sore, I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty rough yesterday, especially with somebody who don't do as much physical labor as they need to. But me and old Marlon took care of it. I got them all planted. I got 3 rows. I got a row right here, and I got a row right here in the middle, and I got one on the end. Enough room for me to hill up later. But I borrowed, well actually I just asked the neighbor. He's got horses. He's got a big poo pile down back. So I went and got some poo. Poor man's poo. It's been sitting down there a while. I went through the flood and didn't wash away, so it's good in season now. And dressed the top of it with it. So I'll keep you guys updated in the future on the strawberries, but they are in the ground and getting ready to get some water. Got a lot more stuff to plant. I got some elderberry bushes. I got 12 elderberry bushes. Planning on making our own cough syrup and stuff this year. Make some wine out of it, maybe. I hear it's really good with that. So it's going to take me a little while to get them to that point, but because I got bare root, you know, small ones. But I'm going to plant them next. I got to get them in the ground soon. I don't have much time. It's supposed to be nasty weather the next couple days, but we got strawberries in the ground, so we're a step ahead. Took a lot of sweat, a lot of pain. I still need to paint the boards. I know it's got a little bit of paint on them, but all in all, it's a pretty sweet little garden bed. Gonna throw a fresh coat of stain on the outside here. Be good to go. So yeah, part of the Black Fox farm life. Trapping ended yesterday, so I'm a little bummed. I do have beaver trapping still for 1 more month, so we're gonna hit them hard as much as I can. I got a lot of traveling to do with work in the next 2 weeks, so. But we're gonna try and catch a couple beavers and hopefully find my trap on the other one. You guys will see the video of that too. But he pulled the entire anchor out of the ground and swam off with it. Luckily, it wasn't a nice trap. It was one of my cheaper ones, but losing a trap's losing a trap, and losing the animal for it to suffer is not cool. I'd like to put them out pretty humanely. Plus, I'd like to eat them because they're delicious. But yeah, appreciate y'all watching. Like, subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.